here are some more data for you at home. 6 months, 2,000 miles, minus 90 degrees centigrade. That is the winter journey across Antarctica a team of British explorers is about to endure.
And expedition members Sir Ranulph Fiennes, Ian Prickett and Dr Tim Kellingford are all here. Good evening, gentlemen. Thanks for joining us on the eve of this big expedition. So can you explain, Sir Ranulph, exactly what the expedition entails? What are you hoping to achieve?
Yeah, the Antarctic continent is bigger than China and India stuffed together.
Right.
It has no Tesco's en route. And so you've got an admin problem for a start. Nobody has ever crossed it during the polar winter. The Russians have recorded minus 92 degrees centigrade still air temperature. You do not get permission to go down there at all from your foreign office, whatever country you come from.
So how did you get permission?
Because there are no rescue facilities.
Yeah.
Why are we doing it? Because nobody's done it before, and if we don't do it, some people like the Norwegians will.
Yeah.
And our Captain Scott died 100 years ago in 1912. Also, we reckon we can raise over $10 million for Seeing is Believing, which will treat avoidable blindness all over the world.
Right.
And that will buy a lot of £9 spectacles and change people's lives and cataract operations. It is an easier way than having a jumble sale to raise large sums of money.
And is that what persuaded them to allow you to go and do this? Because obviously if it's
That doesn't
unprecedented...
persuade the Foreign Office, no. 4 years it's taken me to persuade the Foreign Office, tick all the boxes. They've never given British citizens, quite rightly, because if you get rescued down there, that's fine, but you cannot be rescued because there are no rescue facilities. Like 100 years ago, during winter, there are no aeroplane for 10,000 miles. So if you run into trouble, you become embarrassing because you're dead to your government, and therefore, sensibly, they won't give permits.
Yeah. And Ian, you're the man in charge of keeping this expedition on track, so to speak, aren't you?
Yeah.
No pressure then.
No, not at all, no.
What are the unique then challenges involved with this one specifically?
Well, we don't actually know how our equipment's going to handle minus 90 degrees. So there's no cold chamber which we can test our gear in, so we won't know until we actually get there.
Right.
So it's just a case of just looking after the equipment, making sure we're doing everything right every day, and trying to ease all our vehicles and our land trains.
So how are you getting there then? Are you walking? Are you
Well, we're gonna have a vehicle land train behind us. So we have 2 Caterpillar tractors which tow all our equipment, and we've got a living container which has actually normal facilities like a kitchen and a toilet and shower even.
Right.
So yeah, so it's not roughing it too bad.
Yeah. We've got some of the kits here. They're a lovely pair of boots.
Size of that.
Absolutely huge. What's this? What's this all about? This helmet?
What we've got here, we've actually got a few bits of our kit here.
Lovely.
So these are
Thanks, Dopey.
These are some of our lightweight expedition boots. They're rated down to about minus 100 degrees actually, so your toes will stay nice and warm inside these.
Yeah.
Huge liners inside as well. Do you want to have a look?
Put them on. Put them on, Jill.
these,
Go for 'em. Put them on and get on the treadmill.
Go on, John.
Our helmets here, they've actually got the lead coming out. This is a Skidoo helmet. It's actually got inside a heated visor.
Yeah.
So we'll have a battery pack system in us at all times, which we can link to heated gloves, heated insoles, heated visor, and also power our torch as well. So at all times, obviously, it's going to be pitch black all the way.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to see where we're going and keep our fingers and toes cool.
So can you just briefly give us a rundown? We're going to look at a little map here. What
Yep.
you're going to be doing as you go through, the whole point of this thing.
Well, basically, we're going to arrive at... We've got Novo here. We're going to arrive there mid-January, and we're going to set up and test all our equipment. 21st of March is our official start day, which is the official start of winter in Antarctica, because it's got to be a winter crossing. And we'll start, there'll be 2 people. Ran will be skiing every day, the whole way, and one of us also will take turns actually skiing with Ran to cross the whole continent.
Okay.
Wow.
And Tim, you're kind of the jammy one in this operation because you're staying right here in the UK to analyse all the readings and the findings. So what is it then that you expect to find?
Well, I'm very happy that I'm sort of staying in the UK.
I bet you are.
To be part of this. I think really it's a golden opportunity for scientists that I've been helping to bring on board to go over this 2,000-mile trek to gain data in an area which there's not much data to get. And so really it's getting them on board and then just making sure they sort of get the data analysed at the end of it. And we've got several projects. For example, we're going to have a GPS like you have in your car, just travelling over with the train, the whole expedition to go all over and sort of contour the continent.
Yeah.
And then we're also collecting samples of potentially bacteria because this might be of interest for conservation and also even technology, that sort of thing.
Yeah. But Sir Ranulph, I mean, 68 years old, you're going to be skiing every day. Mentally, how do you prepare for this, knowing that nobody has ever done it before?
Yeah, but we've been doing what nobody's done before for about 40 years with a group of people. The only thing we've got in common is nobody has ever paid a penny, and what comes out of it is the charity.
Yeah.
We've got a schools web for 42,000 state schools. It's thecodusjourney.org. You can look up.
Yeah.
They will interact. They can speak to us in Antarctica. You know, we've got the charity, we've got the science. There's many different aims of the expedition.
Yeah, yeah.
But in some people's cases, it is competition with certain other groups who might want to do it first.
Well, I mean, it seems like an understatement to say that we wish you all the very best, but my word, you know, I just hope it goes all your way. I really do. Stay safe, and you'll be able to follow the team's progress even on the internet. Details can be found on our website.
Yes, there we are. Pull the boot off and give it back now.
They're very
Can't say that.
Yeah.
Now,
John tried to get them on with that in tow. That didn't really work.